What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new episode of your favorite show, SM Reacts, here on Majesté Music YouTube channel. I'm your host with the most, Smarty, and you can find me on all social media platforms at Smarty237. If this is your first time here on SM Reacts, we dive into the happenings in the Cameroonian entertainment industry. And with that being said, please do well to click on the subscribe button below and turn on post notifications so you get notified each time we post new content. Make sure you leave a like and drop a comment below and let us know you're enjoying the content, or let us know what you think. Just let us know, express yourself, keep this very interactive. We have something to talk about, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. On the last episode of SM Reacts, I made a deliberate decision not to talk about Tenor, because I wanted a video separate where I talk about the Tenor issue in detail, because I feel like this should be a learning moment, not just for Tenor, not just for his management and PR team, but for other artists and the Cameroonian population in general. And if you follow this video right to the very end, you will understand why I say so. But I'm gonna try to make it quick. So Tenor was involved in a ghastly motor accident. At this point, here is what I know, or here at Majesté we know so far. He was involved in a ghastly motor accident where there were a lot of injuries and one life was lost. So I'm going to take a moment to talk about Erika and extend my condolences to her family. It must be really painful to lose a daughter so young, so beautiful, over 1 minute of a wrong decision. And I'm going to explain what I mean by that. That fateful, or the previous night, Tenor had a show in l'Institut Français in Douala, and he arrived there. He even posted a picture with Lidl on Facebook. They performed together. I don't know the details of the show. It's not even important in this particular video. But then the show got finished, and then 4 a.m., Tenor is involved in an accident. But how is that possible when the show finished around midnight, 1 a.m.? How is Tenor having an accident at 4 a.m.? Okay, accident has happened. Other artists and other colleagues are aware. Actually, it was a music artist who gave me the information. Okay. Now, the first thing that happens is, or the first time we are seeing information from the place or from the hospital, is from comedian Gabriel Nanji. And I had no answer as to why he would do that, or why he was allowed to do that, to the point where Tafis, who is Tenor's manager, was pushed under pressure to speak in that live video, which shouldn't have been the case. Now, Tafis takes to Facebook, his personal profile, and on Tenor's page to put out a press release, which we will later on find out is full of bullshit. In the press release, Tafis acknowledges the fact that Tenor had an accident. He acknowledges the fact that Erika's life was lost, but then says that Tenor left the show and was going home and was kind enough to take some fans home, right? Which is normal, right? There's nothing strange about the story at this point. And then, unfortunately, Erika lost her life, and then there was an accident. And he also, in the press release, goes further to say that the driver was nowhere to be found. Normal, right? That's okay. The press release has been circulating and everybody is feeling pity for Tenor. People start blaming the girl, Yunfan. What is Yunfan doing in Tenor's car, right? She should have taken a bike and gone home, right? Okay. Except that when that happens, a voice note is in circulation in WhatsApp groups or WhatsApp conversations, which explains that Tenor was at Mermoz Club here in Bonamusadi, Douala, right? And he had too much to drink, and he was even proposed to be given a driver who was going to, a sober driver who was going to accompany him or them home, right? And that would make sense. But at this point, it is that guy's word against the press release that was written on Facebook, right? And at this point, Tafis does nothing. Tenor's management team does nothing. Cameroonian and Jim has already gone live on Facebook, which was very selfish and insensitive, if you ask me. Stifa has done a live on Facebook and practically carried Tenor and what's this guy's name? Tafis, and thrown under the bus. Remind that Tafis is Tenor's manager. And he's talking in the live video how he sent 600,000 francs to go and give Tafis and patati patata. A lot of irrelevant stuff that he was not supposed to say, but everybody knows Stifa. He's problematic as F-U-C-K. But there goes that. My thing is, at this point, Tafis has not said anything. They are still maintaining what was written in that press release, right? Except that a video of Tenor at Memo's club with that Yun fan is in circulation on social media, which makes the following false. Tenor was not driving Le Fan back home after the show, before the accident happened. Erika is not just Yun fan. Tenor did not leave the show and was going back home. He actually went to Memo's club, and that is from his departure from Memo's club that accident happened at 4 a.m. So why would you go put yourself in a position whereby, you put doubt in the eyes of Cameroonians? That is what I could not understand. You get what I'm saying? I am going to speak on what I know. Those are the facts that I've presented. The press release was put out, the voice note was in circulation, the video showing that they were actually present at Memo's was in circulation. So at this point, we know that Tenor, Erika, and his friend were in the car. And how do we know this? Because another video also did surface showing that those were the 3 victims from the car accident. Like when they pulled them out before the car started burning, there were 3 people. Erika, whose life unfortunately was lost, Tenor, and in that video you could hear the people clearly saying that Tenor was the driver and then Tenor's friend. So making that entire press release that was put out there bullshit. I would say this: Tenor and his team, not and because the guy is at the hospital, he cannot do anything, but Tenor's team, that is his management office, and his PR team should have handled this situation way better. Don't come online and spew out lies to try and cover up a situation that has happened when you know clearly well that we live in a modern age. Videos were definitely going to show up. Snapchat videos where people like to publicize everywhere they have been will definitely show up as they did. So why will you put yourself in that position? What was supposed to happen was, or the best course of action would have been, to keep quiet, tell the fans that Tenor had an accident, express the regret for the loss of life of Erika, and say that information will be communicated later on. All we ask for at this moment is your prayers and well wishes, period. Period. Like, do a press release, speak the truth, but be politically correct about it. And when he has healed and everything has been said and done, then you cannot address the issue with information that has now surfaced. It is not late, but it should have been done, sorry, but then I feel like it's not late. At this point, what I'll advise the team to do is let the guy heal, let him take time off social media. And the first appearance he does should be, I don't know, maybe a live video that is Tafis and Tenor, with Tafis taking full responsibility of the fact that he rushed online and made a press release that was false. Or they do media outlets, traditional media, radio or TV, where they are talking about what happened to their audience and taking full responsibility for what happened, stating the facts. I left the event, went out to have some fun, had a little bit too much to drink, had an accident, and it was an unfortunate situation. I am sorry that this happened. I feel really bad, but this is it. Use empathy. Or do that to seek the empathy of the Cameroonian population. Not just the Cameroonian population. Mind you, Tenor is a big deal. Cameroon, French-speaking Africa, Côte d'Ivoire, he's some sort of the next Arafat. People empathize with your situation. But if you want to continue doing this, nobody's going to take you seriously anymore, and your career will be in jeopardy. That is what they should have done. It's an unfortunate situation, and I was not happy with people who were trying to blame the girl. Stop saying that it's in and they happen. Oh, nobody no say artists then they go come out, go drink, drunk, then drive. Nobody no say artists then they come out, carry some small gun, then go club. Nobody no say ce sont les choses qui arrivent, ce sont les choses qui arrivent partout, même partout en Afrique, même là-bas aux États-Unis, même en Europe. No, stop saying that. The fact that ce sont les choses qui arrivent does not make it normal. Stop normalizing bad behavior is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know about the law in Cameroon, but the law in most developed countries is, when you drive under the influence, you will face the consequences, from a lot of things, from fines to prison term, especially now that a death has been recorded. And this death, na person is pikin, na person is sister. So when you're making these ratchet statements left, right, center, also think that if this was my sister or my daughter, how will I react? As you all are fast at blaming people left, right, center. You get what I mean? The law in other countries, that is involuntary manslaughter. You did not mean to have the accident, but you took alcohol before driving. And before people come and they're like, oh, nobody was there, nobody knows if it was driving, nobody knows if it's the drunkenness that was the cause of the driving, but the guy drank and he was the one who was driving. You don't owe us an explanation or proof of the fact or the quantity of alcohol that was in your system, but that is information that you should have required. Those were tests that were supposed to be done in the hospital, and you have that information, and probably you owe that information or an apology to Erika's family. So back again, my advice, please, Cameroonian artists, avoid reckless behavior. Please, Cameroonian public, avoid normalizing reckless behavior. Avoid it. Lives are being lost. It's not a game. It's not Snapchat. Lives are being lost. Normalize taking responsibility for your actions. Don't drink and drive. If you say you go drink and then you go drunk, no man no day for take you home. Tell that you be artists. Tell those people who are running those clubs to kindly send somebody to accompany you home, or call a cab. Do something, but don't put yourself in danger. And for those fools who say, na your life, when you're driving on the road, yes, na your life, you can do what the fuck you want to do with your life, but the road is not yours. There are other road users. So you're not only putting yourself in danger, you're putting other people's lives in danger. And nobody asked to come to this earth to be in danger because you want to fuck your life up. So make wiser choices. This is Smarty. I am done speaking. I wish quick recovery to Tenor. I pray and hope that he can bounce back from this. And my sincere condolences to the family of Erika. I hope this is going to be a learning moment for Cameroonian artists and the Cameroonian public. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you learned something today. And subscribe to this channel, leave a like, leave a comment, let us know what you think in the comment section below. And until next time, stay blessed, stay safe. Bye.